Alright, first and foremost, we're going to say all praises be to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Akakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the Moonstone. Shalom to the sincere elect, teaching the truth and faith and sincerity for the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Akakadash. You know, we're just here, just sat in traffic, you know, in Babylon, in London. And we're just talking about how this kingdom is. This kingdom is shit. You know, this place is in our rest. And how it just has to go down, and it's only a matter of time. Because man, this kingdom is spiritual. It's 10:44 right now. I didn't even notice. You know, this place is full of death, murder, sicknesses, health. You know, your health issues, and that affects us. You know. All right, brother, come on, man, go on. You know, like, you know what I mean, like.
Yeah.
That's how we be out here, man.
We got a precept,
scripture. Yeah.
This is Proverbs Chapter 29, verse 2. Yep. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Yep.
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Come, man. So, you know, when the seed of Esau's and rulership on this earth, man, it's full of nothing but mourning. You know, I see an article on RT, and he was speaking about. No, the brother posted in the chat, and if you got any articles as well, bring it out. We're speaking about they're basically thinking of testing out a new way of technology of having cameras in pills, right? So when you would swallow the pills, it would take a recording of what's in your gut. And I'm like, brother, like. Man, just take the herbs, man. You know what I mean? Like, if you have to you know, to have a camera put in your gut to observe, you know your actual your health and what's going on, then bro, that's hell, man. You know why that's happening though? That's because the food is shit. You know, the air is shit, the water is shit, everything is shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, this is the article that Bob mentioned. Sky News. It says cancer research: tiny pill cameras that can film tumors in the gut to be tried by NHS.
Like, come on, bro. Like, and you know what's funny? These people are so stupid. These people are so stupid, where they would like respect that as a form of invention. They're like, oh yeah, that's sick. You know, there's now we can put the cameras in your guts and record your gut.
Yeah, and you know, these anything outside the body that isn't organic, that's not meant to be in the body, is just gonna cause your body problems.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's a pacemaker, whether it's something made of silicon.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's gonna mess with your flesh.
Yeah, man.
You know. That's why the brother mentioned the herbs, because the herbs are organic. They're from the earth.
Yeah, they're from the earth, man.
You know what I mean? The Lord made it. Yeah, I didn't get a precept.
And even like, you know, if you look at it, like basically over the years, as men, we're getting more corruptible faster and faster. You know, we're getting more corruptible faster and faster, man. You know, our body's breaking down faster. That's why, you know, later can you get Isaiah 40, even the youth shall faint and all that, and get bread defiled among the Gentiles. All right. You know, yeah, as you know, us brothers, you know, on the car journey through London, this fucking unclean frog, this stubborn, wicked place. You know, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get that precept.
And these people in London are actually like frogs. Like, you know, there's a whole concept called the frog in the boiling water. You know, like if you have if people eat frogs or whatever, you have to what? Put it like in a bowl and slowly kind of heat it up. And then after a while, the frog is like, it's the hot water is too hot for the frog to escape.
Yep.
So then it dies. And that's how these people are, man, in London. The temperature's been turned up on them slightly, but these fuckers don't notice. So they're slowly getting corrupted and burnt.
Boiled, yeah.
Until the point there's no point of return. You know? So that's how. So it's funny. This is one of the unclean frogs, and if you look at it, like people here, you know, the even in the Vatican, they're known for their wickedness, and you know, in DC, you know, it's kind of esteemed as a proud place, even though they're in DC, from the architecture to everything else. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I just had that precept from what I mentioned earlier. It's a Sirach 38:4. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them.
Yeah, man. So our medicines and tinctures and health, you know, that's all in the scriptures, man.
Yeah. Prayer to the Lord.
And it's in the earth.
A
Yeah.
physician,
Yeah,
using the herbs. But, you know, what does Esau promote? Big Pharma.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
instant results.
Instant results, which is, again, part of his agenda. But at the same time, the food that he's putting out there, okay, is defiled.
Yeah.
You know, it's got all these E numbers and different things that are going on. GMO. It's messed up, and that's why the brother called it earlier. I got Ezekiel.
And even in this C1, you know, blah blah blah. What are they talking about? The jab, you know, the Karaks, you know. That's really what they're talking about. You know, and people are falling for it. You know, they're falling. They're having faith upon Pharaoh, upon his staff. You know, go ahead, bro.
Ezekiel 4:13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them.
Yeah, man. And our food is defiled, man. You know, like I was even speaking to a vegan bitch. You know, and she was basically they have certain plant-based alternatives to meat, so it'd be like a pea protein burger. It's basically like a burger that the texture when you eat it, it feels just like chicken, but it's not chicken. It's made from veg, and people might assume because it's made from veg, it's healthier. But you have to understand the whole composition of it is wrong.
And what process did they have to go through?
Like, you know, yeah, and then they found out that it's high in sodium and potassium and certain things that it's actually in turns ends up being it actually harms you. Like for example, you know, tofu. That's made from soy, and basically soy, as a man especially, even as a woman too, but especially a man isn't supposed to have soy, because it's in its unnatural state now, and it actually boosts fucking estrogen in men. So even as a man, like if you drink soy milk thinking, oh, I'm trying to be healthy, or you eat like soy sauce and all of that stuff, that's actually boosts fucking estrogen in men. And the foods that we eat today are all fucking high in fucking estrogen. Even when you drink water from plastic, the BPA in the plastic changes male hormones into female hormones, and female hormones into male hormones, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is Ezekiel 4:13 again.
Which is a devil. How the fuck do you do that? Go ahead, bro.
And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them.
Yeah, man.
The rest is defiled.
So that's why, as Jake, our diet is a laughing stock. Joe, pork belly, pork belly, chitlins.
Yeah.
Like even stuff which is lawful, you know, to eat. Obviously, of meats that's clean. Like for example, ribs, like lamb ribs is cool to eat, but that's really the lowest portion of the meat. Yeah. That's just the rib. You know, here is how people come from a heritage of eating the shoulder and the breast and the best parts, the leg and all that, and now all we have is slop. You know, like and you know, even in Jake, being in poor areas, which the fun, you know, it's funny, like the fact that we just got to a poor area, the police cars, the sirens are going off. When you live in a poor area, the access to the best quality of food isn't available.
Yeah.
Like so if you're in a poor fucking area, you ain't going fucking get no, you know, no fucking top of the line steak, man. You know, no top of the chart steak. That's not happening. You know, you know what I'm saying? No top of the range steak. It's not happening, bro.
Yeah, I got a precept, bro.
Yeah.
This is Baruch chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers which departed from the Lord our God. And
Go on, bro.
if I may say, the point is that we're in captivity. You know, we're still in that poor state. What does Haggai 1:6 say? I believe Haggai 1:6. The pocket full of holes.
Yep.
You know, it's like whatever we do in a society, Jake don't realize. Look, you're still at the bottom of the bottom. Yeah, Jake kind of moving up and okay, you can live certain nice, whatever. But predominantly, Jake are living in the ghettos, living in the poor areas. You know,
Fruit.
bad diets.
You
know, all that, you know, especially like over here in England, in London, in the Frog. The big thing is everyone just eats chicken.
Yeah.
Boxes of chicken and fries.
Yep.
You know? Yeah, you're gonna get some 2-piece chicken and chips. Boss, you know?
Like burger sauce, please.
Burger sauce, please, you know?
Can you pass me the pepper?
And it's just, well, there's one Jake, he has that show on YouTube. The Pengus Munch. And his whole thing is reviewing chicken shops.
Yep.
Fried chicken shops.
And the thing about that nigger as well is when he eats that this nigga does, you know, the eyes,
yeah,
you know the chicken eyes,
yeah,
you know, to add more to the stereotype,
right?
You know, and guess what? He gets millions of views, but the truth the only time the truth gets the views is when, you know, a black woman gets cursed out. You know, or a cracker gets banged in his face.
Yeah.
But it's cool. This truth ain't for everyone anyway.
That's right. I got Isaiah, bro.
Yeah, right.
Yep, this is Isaiah chapter 40, verse 30. Even the youths shall faint and be weary.
And that's what, you know. Can you go into the word for weary, faint?
Yep. This is word for weary. You want faint first?
Yeah, you can get it
right.
both.
So this is a faint. It says,
look at this. This nigga came from that lane to that lane at the last minute.
You gotta be careful. Hey, that's another thing.
He's a so-called Jew, man.
We gotta be careful on these roads, man.
Nah,
when we're driving, man, because people are on drugs out here. They got demons on them.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
People are frustrated because of this lockdown and all that.
Lockdown.
You know, they're losing it. People are losing their mind.
Yep.
You know, because we're in an insane asylum.
Yep.
Called the Wicked Kingdom.
Yep.
You know, the word there is
of Esau.
I think it's Yapaf. Yeah, Yapaf. Yeah. What does it say? For the word for faint, it says outline of biblical usage: to be or grow weary, be fatigued.
Bro, and we're fatigued, man. I'm driving now. I got fucking pain in my neck, man. You know, we're clicking my fucking shoulders and shit. We're through. You know, like some of us arguing young men, and some of us, you know, some of us young men and women, and we're through, man. You know, I see all kinds of women. Damn, nigga, man, your lights. It's like police, you know. But you know what I mean? Like, this is just that just proves what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're there in the police bucking are right behind you.
Yeah.
With their full beam lights in your eyes, man.
Yeah.
Blinding out your eyes.
Yeah.
But if you crash, it's your fault. Right?
To be or grow weary, be fatigued, be faint. To be or grow weary, be fatigued, be faint, wearied.
Yeah. True, man.
Yeah,
That's
and so like the word was the yipe.
Terms.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's our situation, man.
Yeah.
Through. Good, bro.
And then when you look into the word weary,
It's 30 here now, 20.
20 I'd go, just in case. You know how this area is, isn't it?
Yeah.
To toil, labor, grow weary, be weary. To toil, labor.
Yeah, and that's what, you know, Jake, when you even sleep, you're twisting and turning.
Yeah.
You know, you're toiling around, you know, shaking your neck. You don't even know what to do. In this kingdom, you can't even enjoy sleep. You can't even, bro, like, the scripture says that the sleep of a laboring man is sweet. And Jake, here are the laborers, man. You know, the scripture says the hire of the laborers, which is by you kept back by fraud.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's happening to us. And even in that, Jake worked hard and still don't sleep.
Yeah.
Jake worked, man. I remember I was talking to one Benjamin, Jake, who was proud though. He was being proud to me. He was like, yeah, man, you have to work hard. You have to work hard. You have to work hard. You have to work hard.
Right.
He was, and the job us two was doing at the time was kitchen pot. What we was doing was cleaning pots. Right?
Yeah.
And I asked this nigga, yo, how many hours you work in a week? He said, I work 90 hours a week. Well, this Jake worked 15 hours a day, 7 days a week, continuously. And he was like 55. I'm like, bro, like, I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? You're stunting on me because you're a big ass slave. You know? And it's funny how, you know, right now we're talking about slavery, us two are driving, and there's a police car in front of us and there's one behind us. It's like we're sandwiched in. It's like shit, you know. And the thing is, that's why it's called the valley shadow of death. And that's why it also says we have no certain dwelling place.
Yeah.
Because you never know. They could right now just stop in front of us, stop behind us, and fucking pull us over for any reason.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right.
And say, yeah, you know, it could be armed police, you know, with guns. Oh yeah, you know, you're under suspicion and investigation of blah blah blah. Yeah, it's good, bro.
Yeah. Back in Isaiah, it says, "Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord," which is what we're doing, "shall renew their strength.
Yep.
They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint."
Yeah, man, and that's what we're waiting on, man.
Yeah.
That's what we're waiting on, man.
Oh,
just being able to actually, like, and it's funny, bro. I'm sure you realize this. A lot of Edomites don't have fucking ailments, man. Yeah, they're weaker generally, but how much Edomites you met around your age that said, "Man, I got back pain, mate." Oh, you know, like
they ain't got like the classic like Jake stuff, you know.
Like every Jake, black woman, fucking auntie, has a bad knee.
Yeah,
That's like
which is in the scriptures.
which is we let's get that.
Yeah,
Sore in the knees.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That's why even Paul spoke about his fall in the flesh.
Deuteronomy 28. It's funny because I was just reading the curses when you was I was just checking through the curse precepts.
Spirit, yeah, get it. It's Deuteronomy.
That's the emeralds.
Just happen sore on your knees.
Yeah, I got it. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 35. The Lord shall smite thee in the knees.
What does it say before that? Like
Verse 34.
2 verses up.
Verse 33. The fruit of thy land and and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
Yeah, man, and like, you know, that's basically what's happening now.
Yeah.
You know, these companies that are doing great and and all that. It's the Jakes who are doing it, man. It's the Jakes that's in the sweatshops. It's the Jakes that's doing the low-end jobs, the jobs that no one wants to do. You know, doing the bin men, the waste, which, you know, Jake in the society is moving up, but realistically, we're still working for them. Like, when people speak about, oh, he's moving up, they mean you become a higher paid slave. Like, when they say you're moving up, Jake don't mean, you know, you own your businesses and all of that. Because guess what? These Jake, like, unless you got a fucking Edomite to help you, your whole business ain't gonna flourish. And even if it flourishes, Esau eventually gonna come and get a cut of the pie.
Yeah, he's gonna break. Yeah.
Like, even with the clothing industry, with clothes, like a lot of these Jakes on Instagram, especially in the UK, are finding out that they'll like make a particular dress or whatever, and then an Edomite company or whatever, Google, Elam, whatever, will come and remake the whole design and then sell their shit on a higher platform and get more money. But they've stolen their work. And that's the story of Jake's life, you know, when it comes to a lot of these inventions. You know, with the internet, or even the book, the Matrix was written by a Jake woman. Then it got stolen, and then that became a whole franchise. Search, games, posters, you know, and you know what I mean. Just, you know, inventions that Jake made that people don't even know was Jake. I think that was P. That was Power. Go ahead.
It says, the fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up, and thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always.
That shall be only oppressed.
Damn.
It didn't say you might. It said you shall be only oppressed.
Yeah. Crushed and oppressed.
Only, bruv.
So that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. The Lord shall smite thee in the knees and in the legs with a sore botch that cannot be healed, from the sole of thy foot unto the top of thy head.
Yeah, from the sole of thy foot to the top of thy head, man.
Yeah.
Sole of thy foot to the top of thy head.
Which, you know, you were making that point earlier. You know, slowly, these curses are starting to our enemies, you know?
Yeah.
You know? Because we're arriving to that time in the kingdom, man, where pretty much they're going to be fucked up. Esau, all of that. You know? They're getting messed up. But Jacob predominantly, like, you know that there's certain things that everyone's got that Jake auntie.
Yep.
The shoulders messed up, the knees are messed up.
Yep.
It's all botched. You know, young men, even men like ourselves, backaches.
I'm through, bro.
Yeah, you know, brother, you know.
I'm through.
It's messed up, man.
Like, here, it's like you fucking drink a beer to drink your souls, right? And the fucking drink gives you inflammation in your back, kind of, or when you sober up.
Yeah, working these laboursome jobs.
Yep.
Low pay, getting fucked up in the spirit, constantly catching hell.
Even your bed, man. The quality of your bed.
Yeah, quality is
like,
you don't mind saying sleeping like that.
Because I used to work in a job where I used to go in these rich crackers' houses. You know, certain famous men as well.
Right.
I've been in some famous people's houses and shit, and I've like actually, you know, been in their rooms. And so there was one time I was working at this place, there was no one around, so I quickly just sat on his bed to see like how it feels, and that shit felt like someone was hugging you, bro. Like that shit was like a duck mattress. Like, you know, imagine duck feathers.
Yeah.
You know, like in Canada Goose.
Yeah.
Imagine if that was your bed. Something like that.
Yeah, and that's how these guys are living. They get the best healthcare, the best nutrition.
Yep.
They get nutritionists. You know, they get everything, man. What do Jake get?
Nothing.
No knowledge.
Nothing, man.
You know. Like even, you know, even Jake, for example, let's say they're on a health thing, yeah? So they got a channel where they talk about how to eat the proteins and they're in shape and stuff. But if the guy's getting these proteins from shrimp,
yeah, come on, man.
then you're going against the dietary law, which means that you're eating unclean food. And you know what's going to happen? You're going to catch a disease.
Yeah. Well, there's obviously certain experiments that happen with, like, people put, like, pork. They put Pepsi on pork. And, like, worms, they come out of it. And, you know, worms, they come out of the drink. And people are like, oh, shit, yeah, man. You know, that's fucked. But then, you know, like, even with certain advices on health and stuff, like, certain advice they give, I'm gonna buy a drink, though. You know, even certain advices you fucking get on health, we'll be like, pork is good for you because it's got a lot of protein and good fats, or fat on it, and it's like, bro, what are you talking about? It's fucking pork. It's full of, or shrimp, or like, or even like, you know, for joint pain, they say take something called glucosamine.
Yeah.
Which a couple of years ago I used it and not knowing what was in it. Now, when you go in, so at first I remember, like, I used it. I thought, oh, it's just some pills that's good for your knees or whatever. And I used it, and I was like, yo, this feels good, man. I looked to see what was made from. It's crushed up selfish. You know?
Yeah.
So people might be there like, yeah, man, you know, my knee pain, I'm taking what I gotta take for my knee. And then is some shit in your joints, man. You know, you see some niggas, you got it.
Oh, no, it's just bad.
I'm going back there, bro.
Yeah,
man, you wanna read that, bro? Let's close out, man.
Yeah, man. It says, the Lord shall smite thee in the knees and in the legs with a sore botch that cannot be healed from the sole of thy foot unto the top of thy head.
And that's why, get the precept in Revelation 21. That's why we're waiting on our Lord, man, to come and just take away the pain. Take away the pain.
Yeah.
Take away the pain.
Do you want to go straight to 4 or start from the top?
No, wipe away the tears.
Yeah. Straight to 4. Revelation 21 verse 4. And Yahweh Shai shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away.
So in the kingdom, you're gonna have a Jake, bro. You know my knee. Yeah, you know my knee.
Yeah, we're gonna be whole.
We're gonna be whole, bro.
Yeah, immortal bodies, man.
And in the kingdom, us brothers ain't gonna be scared of carbohydrates, bro. No, bro, I can't have that, bro. Too much carbs in that. You're counting your calories and shit. Fuck this place, man. Alright, so with that, we're gonna say, oh, praise be to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh, Bashem, Kakadash. The other one is possible, great moves. Till next time, we're gonna say, Shalom.
Shalom.